A report of shots fired and a vehicle in a ditch near the Landers Soccer Complex early Tuesday morning has led to felony charges filed against 4 young males from Scottsbluff. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, 4 males have been arrested following nefarious activity early Tuesday morning in northeast Scottsbluff near the Landers Soccer Complex. Investigators say officers uncovered more than a pound of marijuana, hash, and $3,800 in cash. A K-9 led officers to a 9mm handgun and magazine on the side of the nearby gravel road as well. Arrested were 24-year-old driver Anselmo Fuentes, 18-year-old Albadaro Espinoza Jr. and Tyler Lamar, and a 17-year-old juvenile male. After none of the suspects took responsibility for the marijuana, all 4 were charged with felony distribution of a controlled substance and tampering with evidence, as well as misdemeanor charges of possession of marijuana. Fuentes also faces a charge of possession of a deadly weapon by a prohibited person, while the other 3 were also charged with MIP. All 4 made their initial appearances yesterday in Scottsbluff County Court. Well, work started this week on the southern approach to Lake Minnetonka, perhaps the biggest recreational attraction in the county. Simon Contractors is milling pavement as the Scottsbluff County Roads Department works to improve the pavement of Stonegate Road from County Road G to Highland Road. During last week's county board meeting, Interim Road Superintendent Steve Baird discussed the portion of the project involving 2 miles of millwork with Commissioner Charlie Knapper.
On Stonegate, will you be able to skip those areas that are nice?
Yep, we're going to skip those. There's no reason to have those out. So we'll start right on the south edge of G there. You can see a difference in where it's been chip sealed and taken care of, and the parking hazard. It's an obvious difference. So we'll start there, go for 2 miles. We'll skip those nice patches that Simon's did from, I think they're probably 4 or 5 years old, but they seem to be holding up really well. So we'll carry it as far as we can and keep it under the.
Following the milling, which was anticipated to be complete this week, 4 miles of Stonegate Road between G and Highland Road will be double chip sealed beginning August 8th. We'll have more news right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Community Calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. First State Bank is now Riverstone Bank. Community strong with the same people you know and trust. Welcome back. WNCC math instructor Amy Winters was selected by Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society to serve on the Honors Program Council, which is responsible for making recommendations about the biennial honors study topic, assisting with honors program guide, and serving on the editorial board for Civic Scholars. Winters will serve as a STEM representative for a 4-year term ending in 2026. Well, Nebraska U.S. Senator Deb Fischer has co-sponsored legislation to address airline flight cancellations caused by a shortage of pilots. Among other things, the legislation raises the mandatory commercial pilot retirement age from 65 to 67 and requires air carriers to continue using pilot training and qualification programs approved by the FAA to become a commercial airline pilot. Fischer said raising the retirement age is a common-sense solution that will help to alleviate the current crisis. In May, Fischer highlighted to senators how critical the essential air service is to communities across Nebraska and the country. And Union Pacific's second quarter profit improved a bit, but the railroad's expenses jumped as it tried to reduce the delivery delays that have left its customers waiting for trains at times. The railroad says its profit grew 2% to $1.84 billion. The result beat Wall Street expectations, even though Union Pacific's performance disappointed customers. UP CEO Lance Fritz said the railroad's performance improved somewhat through the quarter after it imposed limits on the number of cars customers can ship, and he expects that improvement to continue as the railroad hires more workers to handle the demand.
We all have hard days at work. This is what champion bullfighter Dusty Tuckness does for a living. Now this is a tough day at work. When Dusty comes home, he likes things quiet. Windows and patio doors from Renewal by Andersen not only make things quiet, they cut your energy bills and add to the value of your home. No matter what you do for a living, Renewal by Andersen windows and patio doors, because coming home should always feel this good.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, another night of scattered showers and storms going to be around the area. Not everybody's going to get some, but hopefully a little for most everybody, as we see temperatures falling down into the 60s and then eventually the upper 50s as we get towards sunrise tomorrow. Again, we had storms around tonight. They'll end late. A nice day tomorrow. Still some slight chances of some storms, but we're going to turn hot again, and rain chances generally are going down starting tomorrow compared to where they were the last couple of days. Yesterday we hit 88 after a morning low of 63. We didn't get to that today. 39/100ths of an inch of moisture from a storm system that came through last night. Some areas, though, in the local area reporting up to nearly an inch from those thunderstorms that moved through yesterday. Temperatures, you could see the 60s and 70s. And low 80s out there. That is it. So a modified cooler air mass here across the region. And we do have temperatures upper 70s and low 80s here across most of the region. And again, a few upper 60s there, 68 in Cheyenne. You could see some winds associated with some showers and storms out there again. And otherwise, winds have been fairly light, under 15 to 20 miles an hour. Severe weather threat not as high tonight as it was last night. Still a marginal risk of severe storms in a few areas. That goes away, though, tomorrow and on into Saturday, as things are going to turn drier here across our region. So you see those showers and storms out there over the next couple of hours. They will move out and off to the southeast, redeveloping at times. I think lesser chances of showers and storms generally tonight than what we've had last night, but still a decent coverage of those around. Temperatures overnight in the 50s for lows, so pretty comfortable out there. Then tomorrow, we're going to start the day with partly cloudy skies. We'll quickly clear out throughout most of the day tomorrow. Then we'll bring in a few late-day showers and thunderstorms. Again, not going to completely rule things out tomorrow, as we're once again going to see a few showers and thunderstorms. I think much less coverage tomorrow than where we were today. And we're going to see high temperatures tomorrow, upper 70s and low to mid 80s. Another comfortable day before temps start to warm up. And again, a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, so it doesn't take a lot to get some showers and storms out of there. And we could pick up anywhere from a trace, if any, precip in some areas, up to a quarter to an inch or more in some locations. So again, if you get into those heavier showers and storms, that's certainly where it's going to be most prevalent. Scattered storms, heavy rain going to be the primary threat tonight, 58 for a low. Tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, a stray storm possible, maybe slightly better chances just to the east of us, mid-80s tomorrow. Then I told you we warm up. Well, here we go. Saturday, back into the mid-90s. We'll be mid and upper 90s and low 100s from Saturday all the way through most of next week. So again, it's going to turn hot for several days. I don't think quite as hot as we were there a week or so ago, but still pretty hot here across the region for the first week of August.
Morrill County Community Hospital and the behavioral health providers are here to help. Amber Dean specializes in mental health care, which includes medication and therapy across a person's lifespan. Melody Lacey helps people deal with a wide range of behavioral problems, from depression and anxiety to child psychiatry. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Exceptional care right here at home.
Culture trumps everything else.
In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar.
The Skyview Drive-In is a new take on an old theme. It's the perfect place to see beautiful sunsets and films that the whole family can enjoy. The historic Midwest Theater has been bringing us together for a long time. The Skyview Drive-In is another part of the Midwest Theater's commitment to this community. The Midwest Theater and Skyview Drive-In Theater. It doesn't matter how you get there, just get there.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, the 6th annual Twin City Roofing Just Smoking Barbecue is coming up this Saturday at the Scottsbluff County Fairgrounds in Mitchell, with all proceeds from the $10 charge for the tasting to go back to the community. Event coordinator Bob Hessler says it all started 6 years ago as a result of his love for barbecue.
We just decided to put this thing together and say, hey, let's see what we can get going. And then I've always given back to the community. My wife and I have done that for a long time. And so what we do is the entry or the gate is $10 to get in for all you can eat. And then we take that money and we donate it all back to the community. We don't keep none of it because we have such generous sponsors that they help offset all of this to where this money all goes back to the community.
The gates will open at 3 with food tasting at 4, and live music will also be provided. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.